What's up guys, and welcome back to my channel. If this is the first time you're seeing my face, I am Ada and I'm a Nigerian sewing blogger. I do videos on sewing tutorials, sewing tips, sewing tricks and fashion business tips. Also recently I've started doing good videos on good sewing related products. So if you need a good product for sewing, or you need a recommendation, or you want me to try out something for you, I'm your girl. I'm your girl. Trust me for that. Anyways, today I'm going to be doing the Facebook and Instagram question and answer section. Like the first time I put out this request on Facebook first before I went to Instagram, I wasn't expecting, I wouldn't say I wasn't expecting, like I was expecting very simple questions, but my god, you guys are awesome. Because when I saw the questions, I'm like, do these people actually want me to do a Q&A, or they want me to do a detailed tutorial? Like but anyways, I'm going to try as much as possible to answer all the questions and give it my best response. And probably if you're watching and you have a better answer to the questions, you can also leave it in the comment section. Before we go into the video, if you're not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you will get notified. Now that is out of the way, let's just go into the video. Now the first question someone asked me, and this question is by Yemi Sewing with Yemi Fash, and she asked, why did you learn how to sew? Well, why did I learn how to sew? Let me just say the truth. I didn't have a plan to learn how to sew. I didn't have a plan to learn how to sew. I've not said this before. I learned how to sew from my auntie. I don't know if I've said this, but maybe, I don't know. But I learned how to sew from my auntie, and she's a big time fashion designer. She sews for a living, like she sews and designs for a living. For a living. So I've been staying with her since age 12. And I unconsciously learned how to sew. So it wasn't like, oh, I want to learn how to sew because of the money, or I want to learn how to sew. I unconsciously picked interest in sewing, and ever since then I'm just in love with sewing. Like I never knew I was going to be so in love with sewing as I am right now. But why did I learn how to sew again? I just loved the act of creating clothes and creating designs. I don't know if I gave the best answer to this, but that is why I learned how to sew. Let me just put my phone on. I just need to do something so that I won't be talking and every minute I'll be looking down. Okay, now the next question, this is also on Instagram. She asked me, and this is by Katarina Zarukski. Please forgive me if I don't pronounce your name well. Like you know how this name thing is. Okay, she asked, how's your day going? At the time she sent this message, I was preparing for an exam the next day, and I replied by saying, my day is going well, I'm preparing for an exam. So today, how is my day going? My day is going perfect. Like it's going well. You can see this beautiful face beats. I need to give myself some accolades. So my day is going well. The next question is on my presently I'm going to the Facebook questions, and she said, ma, can you illustrate how to measure? This is by Odunayo Aduagbami, and she said, ma, just illustrate how to measure the female trouser on her body for me, please. For me, I think the only person I do body measurement on, as in I'd have to measure. For me to measure for your trouser, there are specific, what am I saying? For me to take a trouser measurement, there are specific places I measure. So I don't know if you're training me to do a video on how to measure the female trouser on her body. I don't know, but normally there are specific trouser measurements you take, like your waist, the circumference of your thigh, the circumference of your ankle, the circumference of your knee, and your trouser length as well as your waist length. If it's a low waist, maybe the position of where your waist is going to start from will be different. But I don't put a tape in the middle of the person's from the person's crouch and try to extend it down to her down below just to get the crouch measurement. No, for the crouch measurement, we know for adults is within 9 to probably 10 and 11, depending on how fat or how tall the person is. So to take your trouser measurement, maybe I have to do a separate video on how to take body measurement for trousers and body measurement for maybe basic gown and overall body measurement. So this is my answer to this question. I hope I did a good job to it. And she was like, someone asked me, ABP Nurula, please forgive me, like I'll keep begging in this video. She said, please, where are you located? Presently I stay in Enugu, and this is because I'm trying to conclude my postgraduate program in the University of Nigeria. But originally I stay in Lagos. My folks stay in Lagos, which means Christmas or any break I go to Lagos. But year in, year out, I'm always in Enugu because I'm trying to conclude my postgraduate program. But I will soon be done my postgraduate program. So am I correct to tell you I'm based in Enugu? Yes, I finished. The next question is, hi ma, this is by Mikel Mbazo. Miche Umbazo, I think so. She said, want to know how to measure my shoulder and bust when making a maxi dress. She's asking how to measure her shoulder and bust when making a maxi dress. Please, if you're hearing any noise, just know I stay in the hostel and this is a nursing mother's hostel. Let me just put that out. Okay. She said how to measure shoulder and bust when making a maxi dress. Now, when you're measuring your shoulder still maintains its normal, your shoulder still maintains its normal position. Whether you are sewing a kimono or a bubu or a maxi dress, your shoulder still maintains its normal position. If you want to sort of carve out a kimono sleeve from the shoulder, you know that, okay, this is where your shoulder point is stopping. Let me say your shoulder is 16. You know half of your shoulder is 8. So if you are taking the dimensions of your neck and you stop at 8, whatever you are doing, you have to notch that point 8. So that even if you are carving out a kimono, you know your shoulder slant is going to extend to that point. I don't know if you understand me. Your shoulder point still remains what it is, whether you are sewing a maxi dress or a midi dress or a bodycon, whatever you are sewing. Now for your bust, if you are sewing a bubu, your bust still remains its point. Like, except you want to sort of tweak where the sleeve will fit in, or we want to sort of extend the arm to give it a sudden shape. Probably you are sewing a kimono. I have to use a kimono for this illustration. You know that, okay, you want the kimono to start, you want this sort of effect for it to start under your bust. But the thing is, your shoulder and your bust still maintain a valid position, whether you are sewing a maxi dress or a midi dress. I don't know if this makes sense to you, but this is how I sew mine. They maintain a normal position. Then from there, if you want to adjust, you know that this is the point of my bust, this is the point of my shoulder. Whatever I want to adjust will be from here forward. But you already know where your bust and your shoulder is, and it should maintain its position, whether you're sewing a maxi dress or a midi dress. So I hope I've done a good job with that. If you still have other questions, like if I didn't clarify you better on this video, maybe you have to leave them in the comment section and I'll explain myself better. Now the next question, this is by Vicky Cheesy. She said, please help me. What can I do to a gown that has no allowance and is tight on me? I have been here before. The truth is, I wrote a blog post on what to do when a style goes wrong. I'll leave a link to that video, to that blog post in the description box. So just check it out and know which of them. If it's already tight on you, and if you have a zip on that dress, if the dress doesn't have a zip, you can just put a zip on the dress to make it, to make entry, like to make space for where you can enter into the dress and probably zip up and endure the discomfort. Another way is to sort of, if you can do probably a plain and pattern match, maybe you can cut the open up the dress by the sides and add like 2 inches of plain fabric or probably pattern fabric, depending on the main fabric of the cloth. Then you can sort of add, sew it in a very cool way that it will look fashionable, it will look like it's a design. Another one is to give the dress out. If this other way, like trying to add little fabric by the side and it doesn't work out well, if it doesn't work out well, just arrange the dress well. Try to sew it to the size of somebody you know you want to give it out to, and give it out. Like in sewing, you always make mistakes, and mistakes, they only make you better. Okay, now the next question, she says she's currently having a problem with a gown and she doesn't know what to do. So I think I asked her what is the problem of the gown, and she said the gown is an off-shoulder gown, but the sleeve can also serve as a normal sleeve. She was not like, her shoulder can commonly serve as, sorry, I have to go over this again. She said this is an off-shoulder This gown, the gown is an off shoulder, but the sleeve can also serve as normal sleeve that reaches the shoulder. But mine was only that off shoulder, can't serve as sleeve. Don't know what to correct. I guess the problem is from cutting the sleeve. Yes, dear, the problem is from cutting the sleeve. Probably when you are cutting, the thing is, if you want your off shoulder to also serve as a sleeve, you have to add like 2 extra or 3 extra inches and curve it in such a way that it stops around here, like around here. So it will serve as, it will look as if the sleeve draped down a little from the shoulder. So I think it's from your cutting as well. I think the problem is from your cutting, not your sewing. I'm going to go over to the next question, and this question was by Mozoe Chizoba. Mozoe Chizoba. Like, I don't know, I'm having problems with pronunciation of it. The next question. This isn't actually a question. This is Eunice Ulalima Olivia, and she said, or he said, love the outfit. Thank you very much. That was the outfit I posted the question and answer request. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. She said, I'm having issue. This one is by Agado Promise. And she said, I'm having issues with sewing a princess that bustier. After sewing, the bust area will not fit well. I don't know how to handle it. So there are two possible problems here. Probably you didn't cut the right cup size. Everybody has a cup size. So your cup size is made up of the measurement from your shoulder to your nipples, from your shoulder to your under your bust, and in between your nipples. So if these measurements are not right, if you didn't take accurate measurements, it will affect your cutting, because when you are cutting and you're using the wrong measurement, you would not, by the time you are done sewing, the cup might be probably 1 inch smaller or 3 or 4 inches smaller than yours. Another problem might be when you were cutting, you didn't add enough sewing allowance. So by the time you were done sewing, you already have shortage of fabric and the cup will not just fit. And also your sewing technique might also be the problem. So one thing I would advise, if you want to cut a princess that bustier again, is to get the right measurement of your shoulder to your nipple point, from your shoulder to your under bust, in between your under bust, and the circumference of round, like the circumference of your under bust. So when you've gotten these measurements and they are accurate, check out the video on how to cut a bustier, how to cut a princess that bustier. Follow the instructions in the video. Follow the instructions with the video, in addition to some sewing allowance, and I think you will get it right. Like, make sure your measurement. One of the problems people have with bustiers is when your measurement is not right, and also when your sewing technique is wrong. So if you know your sewing technique is right, it might just be your bustier, your measurement. But if probably your sewing technique is not right and your bustier measurement is wrong, that's 2 problems in one. So just try and verify it one way or the other. Understand? I hope I gave the best answer to that. Okay, she said, please help me. Okay, this is another person. This is Amaka Ibeto Jerry, and she said, after sewing a princess that bustier, it will hang on top of my bust. Why is it so? Is it from my cutting? Yes, it's from your cutting. You did not position, like, your cutting is a problem, and this is because probably your measurements are wrong. Now let me explain this thing to you guys. If the measurement of your shoulder to your under bust is 14, when you want to mark, you mark 15. You know why? By the time you sew, it will jump. Okay, if the measurement from your shoulder to your nipple point is 9, when you are marking, you mark 10 or 10 and a half. You mark 10 or 9 and a half, because by the time you are done cutting and you start picking to sew, it will jump. So if your under bust is, for shoulder to under bust is 14, please mark 15. If your shoulder to nipple point is 9, please mark 10, because by the time you are done cutting and then you pick to sew, it will jump, or it will jump back to the normal measurement. You understand? It will jump back to the normal measurement. But if you cut 14 there, you cut 8. Now let me say the initial measurement is 8 and 14, and you cut 8 and 14 exactly. when you're cutting the dress. By the time you sew, it will already short by half inch here. By the time you join by the sides, it will jump and it will fit you. Do you understand? So endeavor that when you're marking your points, your nipple points, your under bust point, please add 1 inches allowance to both. Like your nipple point, if it's 8, mark at 9. Your under bust point, if it's 14, please mark at 15. By the time you're done cutting and sewing, they'll come back to their normal position. You understand? I hope you do. Now the next question is I think I have to go to the next post because I posted this twice, and that is where the most cumbersome requests were. Let me just go there quickly. So the first question is from this isn't actually a question. This is Favor Ayozie. She said, not a question, just letting you know I admire your strength, I admire your talent, your strength and courage. You go, girl. Like, these are the kind of questions or requests or the messages I get. I'm like, you guys are wonderful. Favor Ayozie, you are the bomb. Like, thank you for admiring me. I'm just so happy I have a community of people that really appreciate my work and they want to connect with me on a normal basis. Not like, oh, she's one blogger there. No, you guys see me as someone you can talk to, and I'm so happy when people slide into my DM and ask me questions like, oh, how can I cut this? Oh, can you help me out with this? And it just warms my heart. So Favor Ayozie, I really appreciate. Thank you so much. I admire you also because not everybody gets free information and show gratitude. So I admire that. I'm happy or I'm grateful that you can send this kind of message to me. So thank you very much. Now the next question is from Mui by Oluwa Bukola, and she said, when cutting normal trouser, how many inches should I add to the full length while cutting a jumpsuit? Now let me tackle the first part of the question. She said, when cutting a normal trouser, how many inches should she add when cutting the full length when cutting a jumpsuit? Like, how many inches should she add to a normal trouser if she's cutting a jumpsuit? Now me, I wear my trouser low waist. I don't wear it above my tummy. So sometimes if you want to, for a jumpsuit, it doesn't really start low waist. It starts like above your navel. Yeah, above your navel or just on your navel point. So you might want to add like 3 inches. So another person said, this is from Fatokun Comfort Olanikpekun. She said, I want to start my fashion business at home and also to advertise on social media, but don't know how. Sister, hey, you want to start your fashion business at home? That is a lot already. Like, you already, I think you have your sewing machine already, so you're already good to go. Now you have a Facebook page, you have an Instagram page, you have a WhatsApp page. The only way you can advertise, my dear sister, is by snapping your pictures, posting there and telling people to contact you if they want to make something like this. Is that easy? There is no, except you have money to go for plenty photo shoots, which of course as you advance in the business, you have to go for professional photo shoots. But for now, just make sure you get a really good picture of the designs. Make sure your sewing is very good, and post on your Facebook page, post on your Instagram page, post on your WhatsApp status, and just make it fun. Don't just post every day, I sew clothes, come and buy, or I sell clothes, or I make clothes. Make it fun. Say something like, oh, I'm going for a party, slaying in an outfit made by me. Just make it fun. Don't make it too cliche like, oh, contact me for this every day, contact me for that. No, just make it cliche. Sometimes you might just put dress by me, put an emoji and put a dress by me. I can make you this beautiful, contact me for yours. So there are just different ways to advertise yourself. If it just starts from snapping and posting, okay, snap and post. You're sewing at home, make sure you get a really good background that will be appealing to people. You can't stand in front of one uncompleted building and snap. I expect people to come and people to come and buy from you. It's not like people won't patronize you, but people will just feel like, oh, this one is one hungry tailor looking for money. So just make sure the environment is good and you get a really good picture. Okay. Now the next question.